How's it going? Been a minute or two since I posted anything, and here I am. So I did a video, I think 3 or 4 years ago, on how much boost from my 1600 handle. It was in a Baja. It was in this Baja, and I think it got up to 20 pounds, and it really didn't have the right carburetor on there. But at any rate, it broke a ring land, started smoking, drove home, but it smoked. It didn't blow up. It didn't, I still was able to shut it off and turn it on, actually. But it was a stock 1600 pretty much, had German pistons and stock ring gaps. So I never was intending to do that to that motor anyway, but, you want to have fun, why not? So, jump forward now. I've gotten a lot of emails. That's my most watched video, and I seem to get an email now, at least even 4 years later or 3 years later, once a month on questions or whatever. But so I thought, you know what? Let's just do it again. And here's where we are today. So this is the same case that was in the Baja. This is a single relief case. These are the same heads that were on it. I had another crank. This is a German crank. It was mic'd out, all standard bearings. And I had another set of German rods. So let's go over this motor and what I plan to do with it with you guys. So a friend of mine was at a show and he found these pistons. Let me get a light here. Now these pistons are 1500 pistons. These came on your single ports probably from what, 68 to 70 maybe, early 70, I can't remember. But anyway, these were never used. They've been sitting around for 60 years, probably in some guy's garage and swap meet after swap meet. He picked them up pretty cheap. I bought a new set of rings because they had a little bit of corrosion on the original ones. And I filed them down, and I'll get to that here in a minute on where I set them. But I don't know if you can see, I don't know if it'll focus. I believe it says off to the left there, 82.95, I believe. But anyway, they are German pistons, and I'm going to use those. So these are the heads. Like I said, I haven't done anything to them. These are stock ports. Still got all the humps and lumps in there. Only thing I did, which you read on any form, of course, they're going to tell you to put some valve springs in it, and I did. Now, I just want to say, I know this isn't a stock 1600, right? But this is stuff you all can do. Bolt on. Really don't need hardly any machine work. I mean, you can do this stuff at home. And that seems to be the most questions I get, is how can I do that at home? So, hopefully this will help. This is a turbo. It's probably the most asked question. This is a Garrett. Sorry for the light, I'm no professional. But this is a 42 by 48, I think. 42 by 48. Should be perfect for this. Like I said, this has been around everything that me and my friends have had. This is an SU carburetor. It's the smaller one. These are the intakes, stock intakes we're going to use. That's the intake for the draw-through system. I really don't want to use any external oil coolers, so I'm using this Type 4 oil cooler setup. See, it's pretty big. This is the aftermarket fan shroud. It's got the Venturi ring. I'm going to add a set of flaps on each side because I truly think that helps a lot. This is the wastegate actuator. It's the stock, whatever came on here. and I have a rod that you can add or take out tension so you can get more boost or not. It's just some homemade thing I made. But we're going to start out at 8 or 10 pounds on this thing, just for starting out tuning. Probably should do that anyway. So what do we got here? Like I say, I don't know if I'm going to hook a external filter, but I have a filter pump that works with my header, so I'm probably going to use that. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm going to put some ratio rockers on it. I got lash caps. So where are we at with this, with the engine? It's been a while since I've done this, but we got a German crank, German rods. It's a 1500. So I put an Engel 100 cam in it. Again, I know it's not a stock cam, but you could put this in. We're out to have fun. Our ring gap's somewhere around 22 thousandths, so we shouldn't have a problem with ring gap. I don't know if that's too much. Maybe it might have some blow by, but it's better than what happened before, I guess. So the deck is 55. This is probably more like 7.5 to 1. Compression is what the final compression will be. I've already put one head on. Going with the MagnaSpark distributor. I have an MSD BTM box, MSD box. Basically, for every pound of boost you build, it's taking out 1 pound of, or I'm sorry, 1 degree of timing. So you can run your distributor at the max 30-32 degrees, but once it starts sensing boost, it starts taking out timing. So that really helps, like on when you're driving around the street or whatever. But I don't even think they make that box anymore, but everything's now is like electronic and fuel injection, and you can do whatever you want. So, but anyway, this is just old school stuff. Where are we at? Let's see. Give me, oh yeah, this single relief case, I do have the proper seals to adapt the doghouse pool cooler. Like I say, you know, you read, everybody's reading on the forums wherever they go, and they put 25 pounds of boost to their 1600 with stock crank and everything, but you know, I doubt that they're using stock valve springs. In fact, I doubt that a lot. But then again, they don't say they're using stock valve springs. So when we say stock 1600, for the most part, you know, the crank, the rods, the pistons, and the cylinders, and the heads on mine are pretty much stock, except for bolt-ons that you can do, such as valve springs, a cam. You can probably put a cam in there. You don't have to. I could have stuck the stock cam in there, but you know, we're going to take this, we're going to drive it on the street, we're going to take it to the track, we're going to see what it'll run. So why not have a little fun with it, right? It's minimal stuff. I mean, you know, let's just have fun with it, and let's see where it goes. And I'm running a stock flywheel. Yep, it is lightened. It's a, you know, just a 12-pound flywheel. I've had that for probably 15-20 years or more. I'll be putting a stage 2 Kennedy clutch on it. Let's see. Other than that, I don't have anything else at the moment. I don't want to make this a long video. I know it's been a video that I haven't done a video in forever, so that's me. But anyway, I'll bring you along on what I do on this journey, and we're going to have fun. This is going in the 68, by the way. You can see her over there. Yeah, so we're also going to test out that transmission I built. I'm not a transmission guy at all, but this is another one I'm working on. Right, that's a 412. This is a 412. So I've had that in the car for a while now, and it seems to be working. It's quiet, doesn't make any noises, it shifts good, so I've done something right. I just bought a good book. But anyway, we don't get off topic there. I have a generator. This is the header I'm using. You can see it's just a throw together homemade header that's been around for probably 25 years as well. And all my friends have had it, and their friends have had it. So, yeah, I think this will be fun. And I guess that's going to wrap it up. I don't have much else to say. Just wanted to tie in and let you know what's going on. All right. Talk to y'all later. Thanks for commenting. Go ahead and comment. Even you haters comment too. I like that also. And subscribe if you haven't. I don't have many subscribers, but I don't do it for that. I just do it for you guys. Bye.